Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over the TCG Phantom Money Match that was hosted and streamed. This is for $500 and for a ring for the winner of this. So we can see, I couldn't see exactly what Chris LeBlanc rolled there, but Urena rolled a 9. That's pretty high. Also, I'll leave the links to all these down below if you want to go ahead and check them out for TCG Phantom, and I'll leave both LeBlanc's and Urena's YouTube channels linked down below if you want to check those out. But okay, we can go ahead and see that they will start off with activate Bonfire to go search. Okay, so it looks like it's just, you know, a Snake Eye Fiendsmith mirror match, does it right there. They're going to go ahead, Bonfire, search Poplar, special Poplar effect to go search, that's fine. Grab out the original. Interesting way for this to start, I'm not gonna lie. Bonfires for Poplar and searches original. Maybe that means they already have Temple in hand, right? Like that's what you would think. So now they're gonna link off into Anima, Poplar, spell Trap Zone itself, sure. Then activate Divine Temple. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually like if they grab original, like they have to have Temple in hand already. Temple's a pretty good card, but they're going to go ahead and place the Snake Eye Dive All-Star, sure, then activate Original, send Poplar. Like, if you start with normal summon Poplar, then sure, search Original is fine, but if you're going to Bonfire for it, usually you're going to do something else. Then Original to send the Poplar, and the spell Trap Zone, bring out Snake Eye Ash effect, that's going through. So this is not looking great for Cristian Urena here. They're going to go search Oak from the deck to the hand, which we can still normal summon later on. Snake Eye Ash effects on itself plus Snake Eye Dive All-Star. I think that has to be a misplay because we could have used Snake Eye Dive All-Star to special summon out Spell Trap Zone Poplar. I was going to say, unless if we're using Flame Burge onto the Snake Eye Dive All-Star, which would be the only way this isn't a misplay. If we plan on doing that and not trying to go for, like, you know, IP and then Flame Burge Spell Trap Zone IP. So we make Moon of the Close Sky. Flame Burge effect, summon back out 2 from the graveyard. And then nothing on that summon, okay. Make the Requiem. Maybe they're playing Board Breaker Snake Eye, because not drawing a single hand trap is like really hard. Because a lot of people are playing like 18 hand traps, roughly. And to not draw a single one is like, it's like almost impossible. Like it's not going to happen very, very often. And if it did happen, that'd be unfortunate, especially after you lost the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. But okay, they go ahead, make the Requiem effect, bring out the Fiendsmith from deck, sure, that's fine, or the Engraver, whatever. Fiendsmith Engraver, it's still just Fiendsmith. Now we make the Sequentia, and then activate the effect to go ahead and shuffle back, and then special summon out. So that will go ahead, bring out... okay, they were just showing what they put back. Okay, bring out Lacrimosa effect that can add back from the graveyard, and then activate the effect to get Tractus, and then Tractus in the Lurie effect, special summon itself out, and then, then we have Tractus in the graveyard, which will allow us to be able to fuse into a Desiree later on. So yeah, add back, effect, discard, go ahead, search, grab the Tractus out from the deck to the hand, that's fine. And then we have that, which will be good as a extender there. And then the graveyard effect. Let's see. So what else are we trying to get? Because we still have Oak, normal summon, special summon back out from the graveyard too. So that should just be full combo, right? Because you can like add Lurie, discard Lurie. And then if you want to, you can link off. Well, I guess we already Flame Burst Spell Trap Zoned. That does make it a little bit more awkward. Because now I guess you want to like end with IP on field. Oh, okay, we're not even going to go for Desiree. Interesting. So we just link off in the Appaloosa there with 2,400 attack. And then activate Tractus, add Lurie, discard Lurie, special summon Lurie. That's fine. Yeah, just go ahead, put that onto the field there. And then from here, I guess we have the Engraver in the graveyard. We're going to go Snake Eye Dive All-Star, special summon, spell Trap Zone, Flame Burge. Sure, that's fine. So getting to end with Flame Burge in the spell Trap Zone, that Divine Temple will be able to push up and special summon out. So now we link off to summon out IP, it looks like. Okay. So we might just be leaving that on field this entire turn. That's fine, sure. I feel like we could have still went for Desiree. Like, we definitely had enough bodies to go for Desiree. Oak effect, special summon out, link off, make Nightmare Phoenix, set, and then pass turn. So, like, you can use, like, Lurie to link off, maybe make IP there, and then you can, like, banish track, or summon out Engraver, and then banish Tractus to go into Desiree, and then maybe normal summon out Oak, and then special summon back out, but I guess it doesn't really do a whole lot. Like, all you really get from that position is, like, Desiree negate, but then you could go Princess, and then you could negate the Princess, and then go up into Appaloosa anyways. Still have Flame Burge in the spell, Trap Zone, but then you also have Desiree in rotation, and you also have Princess. I'm pretty sure you can get all that, so yeah, unless if I somehow thought about it wrong there, which I don't think I did, we should have been able to combo better than this. But this is still not a bad end board. Like, this is still really hard to beat. You know, Appaloosa 24 attack, Nightmare Phoenix, co-linked with Appaloosa, and can be co-linked with the SP that can be summoned. Then we have, you know, Divine Temple to push up Flame Birch, so we have all the follow-up necessary. But I do think, you know, some mistakes were made. Also, not having the Princess, or, you know, like Desiree will make us play harder in the board breakers. Since we didn't get hand trapped at all, we might be able to assume that there are some board breaker type cards in Urena's deck. Because, you know, one of these sets, like we did set 2, I don't think either of them are known. So if one's like wanted, that can help beat Dark Ruler with the Desiree. But it probably wouldn't be wanted, right? Otherwise, it would have done it that turn. The draw one. Maybe cross out since we didn't get hand trapped. So they're going to start with Tractus. Okay. Took me a second. Had to look at that twice. So start with Tractus to go ahead, search, and then discard. So they do think that they can play through this. Oh, they're going to search for the magical Musketeers Starfire. Okay, so they're not just playing Snake Eye Fiendsmith. Are they playing Snake Eye cards in the deck? They're going to discard. Is that Shavara? I can't even tell. I think that is a Shavara. Okay. Which I guess would make sense because it's a like a Fiend stuff deck. So I think the Appaloosa negated the Shavara. And then they're going to go normal summon out Starfire. Okay, no, they're not normal summoning out Starfire. I guess just asking exactly what it does. A lot of people don't know what magical Musketeer cards do. Okay, so they're just asking what it does. It didn't Apple negate. They're gonna go ahead, set Chamber from the deck. So it's pretty much like cutting the U-Bell cards or the magical Musketeer cards, I'm guessing is what this deck is trying to do then. But okay, so add Starfire. That one, whenever a spell or trap is used in the same zone as it, you can special summon out a level 4 or lower magical Musketeer from the deck, which is really good because you could do that in the like Casper, use a spell trap zone there, Casper effect to go search. You can end up just getting like tons of bodies, and the Link 1 in this deck is broken. The Link 1 in this deck is crazy. So they're reading over the Starfire right now, just making sure they know exactly what it does. Okay, so go ahead, bring that card out, and then what is up next? Are they going to just go into Link 1? It looks like they're going to. They're looking at the extra deck. I guess maybe they're thinking about trying to out it. Okay, they're going to go Divine Temple, push up Flame Burge, and then anything here that they want to do. Because they do have IP into SP to try to banish that right away. Or they could just let it go through. Again, just Apo negate the Link 1. But that could also get hit with the Imperm that Magical Musketeer has. That could just negate the Appaloosa and make sure that the play goes through. Because even if they chain IP, the Apple needs to stay on field. Okay, wait, so they just went battle phase, and they let it go through, so they get to beat over the IP there. Wow. I guess I'm kind of surprised that that went through. I feel like IP and the SP, like the banishes are so good. I guess you play in the Talons, but I think maybe you just like eat Talons and like banish that stuff, because the Magical Musketeer cards are pretty strong. But okay, that's going to go through. And then now, what does Urena have next? Also, like the Needle card, the one that's like a triple DD curl, that's pretty cool. Okay, so they're gonna activate the Desperado, which is a pop. So they're gonna pop the Appaloosa there, and then Starfire effect to go ahead and special summon from the deck. And then, is there any response to that? You know, Chain Imperm maybe to stop them from getting a free special summon. I think that would be like fair enough. Yeah, they do go ahead and imperm that. I think that's completely fair enough there. And then from here, they still have Link 1. The opponent does have 2 monsters. So we have up to 2. Or they also have 2 spells and traps. I forgot about the temple that was over there. So they could go for either or effect. The special summon 2 or the add 2. Okay, so now from here, I think we're going to be moving to main phase 2. We discarded one, so I'm guessing that's Engraver. To go ahead and search out a second Tractus maybe. But I can't exactly tell, so discard. And then we see LeBlanc looking through the graveyard. Oh, okay, they're going to ash that. Sure, so shutting down whatever that was, which I'm pretty sure is the Engraver. So now from here, yeah, it should be good for Urena, right? But I guess like an imperm on the next play might just be enough. So Link off, go summon. I guess we'll find out. Does imperm on the Link 1? Is it just enough? So activate the Link 1 effect. Can't tell exactly which effect they used, but it's going through. So that's crazy. So special summon out 2 from the deck. They're going to special summon out Casper, almost for sure. And then the second one, I'm not exactly sure which one they're going to try to summon. I guess it depends exactly what they have in hand, what they play on their deck list, because it's not like the Magical Musketeer Fiendsmith deck is like a, super, defined deck list. People are going to be playing a bunch of different things, but they're going to summon the Casper, which can add from deck. The other one, I forget its name, but it's the one that adds from grave. So you can add back a Magical Musketeer card from the graveyard, which is really good, because if you have Casper to search from the deck and the other one to add back from graveyard, then every time you're using something, you're getting something out of it. So then you can just keep using them and keep getting value while staying pretty much at the same place with the one in hand. Okay, so now, where do they go from here? Do they have more spells and traps that they can use? Okay, they're going to link off the Link 1, and then they can go ahead and summon out the Requiem. Yeah, that's so strong. This game's just over. Effect, Tribute, go special. Yeah, I don't see them coming back from this now. They're going to go ahead, bring out the Engraver from the deck, because now they can just combo. Too bad they already used Engraver, effect the discard and search. Otherwise, we could actually go like, Lacrimosa to add back, and then effect discard, go search, and go for Tractus. Never mind, we already went through Tractus. Yeah, never mind. I guess we could go into the other spell. Yeah, I guess we would be able to go into the other spell then, to special summon out, if we play that, but I don't know if we do. So Engraver effect to shuffle back in special. I don't think they put the Link 1 back that they were trying to there, but it won't really matter. Yama effect, add back, that's fine. So it grabs back the Shavara, and then, okay, I'm just trying to think, do we have a way to get access to a spell or trap that we'd be able to activate in this moment? Because I don't think we can, which sucks really, really bad. Because if we could just have one that we could activate, that's so many cards. But I guess like Yama add back Shavara. I guess we still have like Solar Rage. We could SP the Flameburge away. Like SP banish Flameburge. And most of the time it's a one of in the Snake Eye Fiendsmith deck. Oh, Thrust? Oh, okay. Activate Thrust. Sure. Yeah. So they're going to activate it under the one that will allow them to add back from the graveyard to hand. That's just game. Yeah, Thrust is like perfect there. Holy. Because that's 2 spell and traps like being activated off 1 card. So that's just broken. So add back the pop from the graveyard to the hand and add talents from the deck to the hand. And then now we have talents that we can use. And then chain Casper effect. Well, I guess, wait, it's not chain, right? It's on the new chain link. So we draw 2, And then Casper's going to go ahead, search, grab out the spell, which I'm pretty sure this is the Imperm card. Fairly certain, at least. I'm pretty sure it's Imperm that also drops the monster down to 0 attack and defense. So, very, very strong card overall. And now it looks like they're very set up. We have a pop plus an Imperm, so beating the original in Graveyard is extremely easy. We have Shavara that we could summon out. I guess go into I guess we don't even have to summon Shavara, but we could still go like Anguish. Okay, we're gonna set a back row and then Shavara effect. Pop it. I think that's Dark Ruler that we just popped. I can't 100% see it, but summon out the Shavara, sure. And then from here, Anguish, Solar Rage. I guess you could go Anguish, link off, make Solar Rage, and then link off Solar Rage for something else, because we do have Chamber. So Chamber can special summon back out. We do want to end with a Magical Musketeer on field, though, for sure. So link off Shavara plus the Dock, I'm pretty sure it's what its name is. And then, yeah, make Solar Rage, link off Solar Rage plus Yama, make Anguish, Anguish effect, target Flame Burge, link off to go summon. And then I can't tell what they summoned out. Oh, I think it's Access Code. Okay, so summon out Access Code, and then activate Access Code effect to gang attack, and Flame Burge won't be able to activate its effect in response, because you can't activate anything in response to Access Code's effect. So the Flame Burge will not summon back here, so they're not even going to SP out it, which is okay. I think it's like fair enough, sure, whatever. They're going to go ahead, pop a bunch of things, leaving the Nightmare Phoenix. Oh, I think that's the Dancing Needle in their hand that they were just about to activate, which is a triple DD Crow, which is game. Yep, activate, GG's, GG's, banish the original, banish the Flame Burge. Okay, we see a scoop. Wow, my Magical Musketeers winning game 1. I'm not gonna lie, that was honestly a little bit wild. They played through a decent amount. Again, I do think Chris LeBlanc could have made a better end board. I doubt that he knew he was going up against Magical Musketeers. Otherwise, you could build a board more specific for that. But I still think if you just go for like the Desiree end board, like I think that has like enough coverage. I think it's like good enough. But on to the next game now. We will just skip ahead. We might see like Mulchi Ummi sided in. You know, it's like a pretty standard going second card in the format right now. We did see Dark Ruler in the deck too, so something like, you know, we saw Thrust, Talons, Dark Ruler, so something like Mulchi Ummi being able to draw into that's really good, or Phantasme. So normal summon with Snake Eye Ash effect goes search, okay. Grab out Poplar effect is summon. It's so crazy that you can go like Magical Musketeer, get value, make the Link 1 effect, get value, make the Requiem, get value. It's like so much value that you can get out of just like one thing. But Snake Eye Ash, Poplar, Divine Temple, play Snake Eye Dive All-Star, Snake Eye Ash effect, send itself, plus Snake Eye Dive All-Star, go special. That's good. So they definitely have the full combo this time around that they can, like, you know, go for. This is like a more standard line too, just, you know, a standard normal summon Snake Eye Ash. So I feel like we'll be able to, you know, at least, you know, get to Desiree on our end board. This time we for sure will, though, because we know that the opponent is playing more board breaker type cards, so we know we have to. So now make Moon, Poplar, Spell Trap Zone, Snake Eye Dive All-Star, Flame Bird, summon back out Snake Eye Ash Poplar, and then make Requiem, Tribute, Engraver, sure. Bring that out from the deck. Then from here, where do we want to go next? Also, earlier, we could have used Snake Eye Ash to summon out Oak, and then Oak special summon back out, and then we could have left the Oak face up on the field to eventually bring out the Flame Burge later on. But I think this is still fine. We're going to go open the Lacrimosa effect to special summon back out the Engraver from the graveyard. Okay, so I'm guessing that means they already have Tractus in hand. Otherwise, like, even if you already had Lurie in hand, you could still go for Tractus, add, and then just discard Lurie. So we go ahead, special summon that out. That's fine. From here, Lacrimosa plus Popular, make the IP Masquerena. And then use all of our monsters to make a 24 attack Appaloosa. This time making it with IP Masquerena, so that way it can beat the Desperado. Discard Talents, special Black Witch effect. Yeah, I think at this point you just know Talents isn't going to be live. There's no point of having that card anymore. So they're going to set Original from the deck. Okay, so they still have Original into Oak, which is, this does explain why we didn't want to go into Oak earlier, because we had Black Witch. Now here, they're going to go special Snake-Eyed Eye, Bellstar, Spell Trap Zone, Poplar, Original, send Poplar, special summon out Oak, and then Oak effect to summon back out Poplar. That's fine. Where do they plan on going from here? To be honest, I'm not sure. Snake-Eyed Eye, Bellstar. Okay, so link 3 off in the Princess. And then Princess effect, special summon back out the Flamebird. And then Flamebird effect, spell Trap Zone, IP Masquerena. Okay. Then what? Just link off in the, Nightmare Phoenix? Yeah. Okay, sure. Do they not play Desiree? Can I see the extra deck? I think I saw another fusion in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Desiree in there. So they could have been making Desiree both of these games. For sure. For sure they had the access to. One Snake Eye Ash gets you full combo. But they had Snake Eye Ash plus Black Witch. And pretty much just ending. I mean, this is just the old end board. Appaloosa, Flamebridge in the IP, Princess in Graveyard, which is not bad. You're still going to win a majority of your games if you can full combo into this. But we also are going into a board breaker deck, so it's really good to have a way to beat the board breaker type cards. Because this is a worse end board than what we had without the Fiendsmith cards. Because then you could have put Hope Harventure on the field instead of Nightmare Phoenix. So I definitely don't agree with some of these plays. We're gonna activate a spell, and I don't even know what that spell is. So they activate it, sure. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest, no idea. So what? They special summon a magical Musketeer from the hand, and then instant link it off. To summon out the link 1, and then link 1 effect. Okay. And that's gonna go through. I don't know what that spell is. Does that spell say special summon a monster from your hand, immediately link summon, and that monster is unaffected by monster effects or something? It's gotta be something similar to that. Otherwise, this would have been hit with Appaloosa. But getting to add 3 spells and traps from the deck to the hand, and still having the link 1 that can make the Requiem. Come on now. That's so nice. So they're asking what they added to hand. That looks like Dancing Needle, which is banish 3 from the graveyard. The Desperado is pop 1 face-up card the opponent controls. Might be monster, but pop something. And then I'm pretty sure the spell is the Cross-Examination, which is the drop down the 0 attack and negate the effects. So, yeah, we are at this point. And then anything here before they, keep going. But I'm pretty sure it's just going to be unaffected by monster effects or whatever because of the spell. So that's, otherwise you obviously would have to Appaloosa, negate, and add 3. That's just obvious. Especially when one of the cards they add stops the Appaloosa. But that's cool. They're definitely cooking right now. Activate Tractus effect to go ahead, search and discard. And then anything in response. Nope. Okay, so go ahead, search out from the deck to the hand, and then discard. They haven't normal summoned yet. The spell's special summon, so you could just, add a magical Musketeer here, discard something, and then you still have your normal summon to go ahead and get you a magical Musketeer that's going to keep getting you advantage. You could go for Starfire. Starfire will end up getting you multiple bodies, but I guess... Yeah, no, it will. It will. Because you have Dancing Needle, Banish Princess, you have Cross to negate Appaloosa, and you have the Trap to pop IP. So we already beat all of the known interruptions that the opponent has. But they're just going to go add Lurie, discard Lurie effect. So Lurie Chainlink 1, Appaloosa Chainlink 3, or Chainlink 2, Spell Chainlink 3 to negate Appaloosa, Trap Chainlink 4 to go ahead and banish the Promethean Princess, Original, and Snake-Eyed Eye Ballstar. So the Snake-Eyed Eye Ballstar, those are all... I'm so confused. Okay, so Snake-Eyed Eye Ballstar is all one of... I mean, yeah. Oh my god, I can't even think I was about to say. Because I was just looking. I don't know why they picked up, like, the top couple cards of their deck. I think they did it on accident. But Princess, that's a one of. Snake-Eyed Eye Ballstar's a one of. They don't even hit Snake-Eyed Eye Ballstar. Okay, they hit the Engraver out of the grave, which is also, you know, a good follow-up piece for Snake-Eye. So banishes those, and then special summon out Lurie. We use the trap there to banish before they could activate Princess effect, of course. Now we're going to activate Thrust, since the opponent did activate the Appaloosa, even though we did negate it. So Thrust will resolve, and then Thrust is going to grab out Talons. Yeah. And then, okay, they're going to go Flamebirds to push up the IP Masquerena. We chain to pop. Okay, so just pop one face-up card, because we pop the IP Masquerena in the spell trap zone. And then activate Talons to peep the hand. Show us the last card. It's Effect Veiler. So the chain Effect Veiler onto the Link 1. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's unaffected by the spell. But either way, it's not like that's a very impactful Effect Veiler either way, even if it is affected by it. So this is a fine position. Cristian Urena really playing through everything here, making that spell that special summons out a magical musketeer from the hand. Or, you know, summons out a light fiend, or summons out anything probably from the hand and then links off. Yeah, that card is the goo. Yeah, that card is the goo. That card is crazy. So activate some sort of spell now. Yeah, I don't even know what that spell is. Oh my gosh, there's just so much goo being shown, and I don't know what the goo does. But they activated it. Or is that the Fiendsmith spell? I can't tell. The graveyard got, like, fanned out and stuff. But, so they're going to go ahead, bring out the token, and then from here, you know, link off. I imagine the Fiendsmith stuff is about to be dropped, and that's really going to allow us to clean up, like, the rest of this board here. And then we just win off of that. Our opponent won't have any follow-up. Clean up the rest of the board. So we make Requiem effect, Tribute, special summon out the Engraver from the deck. That's fine. And then activate the effect to try to equip itself to the Engraver. And then the Engraver will have the effect to go ahead, send, and send. So, yeah, that's going to go through there. They're thinking... They're saying, okay, sure. Oh, and they're scooping. They had tracked this set. Oh my gosh, they're scooping. Wait, they had tracked this set, so they had an additional extender too? Oh my god. If they played Desiree, they could have made that thing like 4 times over. That thing definitely could have been made. Oh, look at that. Handing over the ring. Yeah, for winning this, like, little $500 money match, you get a ring for it. A custom ring that says, like, champion on it. You get $500 USD. So that's kind of crazy. But that is going to be it for the match. That was pretty solid overall. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was just magical Musketeer Fiendsmith absolutely demolishing. But that was cool to see. And now I gotta, you know, go on DB and find out what that spell is. So that way I can peep the goo, because making the Link 1 unaffected, kind of broken in that deck. You know, just automatically getting to, like, search 3 cards, or special summon a bunch of bodies from deck, and then still being able to make Fiendsmith cards with the Link 1, that sounds nice. But, okay, that's going to be it for the video, and with that being said, make sure to check out all the links in the description for Urena's channel, LeBlanc's channel, and all the TCG fandom links, and the DB Grinders signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.